Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you for my Premier League review, and I'm going to go through all the teams, talk about the transfers that they've made, and talk about where I think they'll finish based on the transfers and how they finished last season and stuff. And to get on with it, Arsenal. They're the first thing I'm going to go with. I'm going to go alphabetical order, so Arsenal first. They've made some very good signings over the summer with a new manager as well, Emery coming in. So Arsenal fans that wanted Wenger out finally got what they wanted, and Emery is now their new manager. I think he'll do well for him, but you can't, don't know yet. But they've made Socrates, Leno, Torreira. They're all good signings, and it looks very promising for Arsenal to really push for the title this year. But I doubt they're going to push for the title. I think they're just going to go for the Champions League first after a few bad seasons. They're going to get the Champions League and be happy with it. I think that'll be them done. Then to Bournemouth, they've not really made any great signings, but with Eddie Howe, yeah, I think they'll just have an average season. To be honest, I don't think they'll do much amazing, but they, yeah, they've not made many like six signings to talk about, so just have an average season. I don't think they'll get relegated, but it's always a possibility when you've not made any great signings to your team. Um, Then on to Brighton. Brighton have signed some alright players in Jack and Abesh and Don and Balogun. We saw two of them at the World Cup for Iran and Nigeria, but it's just okay signings. So they might finish like in the lower half of the table. I don't think they'll get relegated. They got a good defense last season with Ryan, Duffy, and Dunk. That was a good team. And with Andone up front, he had something different than Glenn Murray with it. And Jack and Abesh adds to the team. Balogun is a defender. I mean, I thought the defence was fine last season, but I don't know. They signed Balogun now, and we'll see what they'll do. And on to Burnley. Once again, they've not made many new signings, just like Bournemouth, and they've got Europe this season, so they could really struggle this season. Even though they had a really good season last season, when you're in Europe, it's extra games. If players aren't ready for extra games, then they're going to really struggle, and they're going to drop points in the Premier League, and that's not good for them. And they might even get fired in Europe because of it as well. So I think they could struggle in the Premier League this season, but we'll have to wait and find out. That's just my opinion. On to Cardiff. Cardiff have made some like championship quality signings with Bobby Reed and all that. And I don't see them staying in the Prem. I really don't see Cardiff staying in the Prem. They're not good enough. I don't reckon. Then on to Chelsea. Chelsea have signed some weird signings. You got Jorginho, a very good signing. I think Jorginho will be amazing this season for them. And then they've signed Rob Green. Rob Green, of all players, after they've heard they might be losing Courtois, like, oh yeah, you know what, Rob Green, why not him? But they could have another good season, I reckon, with Sarri as the coach. He's a really good coach. Showed it at Napoli last season, so he could really help Chelsea and do what they wanted him to do. And on to Palace. Palace have not made many signings. They signed, I think it is Gaeta, his name is, and Kouyaté. Kouyaté is a good signing. I don't know much about the Gaeta guy, but Kouyaté will be a good signing for them. I thought Miljovic was a good player, but I don't know. Kouyaté's been added to the team, and I think with Roy Hodgson, they played well in the Roy Hodgson last season. So I reckon they'll just get a mid-table finish. Just be a bit like happier than last season where they started 4 games without scoring or something like that. Now on to the Everton game. Everton team. They've only made 2 signings with Richarlison and Digne, but I think with Silva as the manager, they could push for Europe. They could even get like 5th maybe. I don't reckon they'll get top 4, but they could really just have a good season Everton here because they've not gone overload in the signings like they did last season, and they was punished for having players that weren't used to the style of play and having to get all these players used to the style of play. And then yeah, but with 2 signings, new manager, I think they'll be fine this season. Once again, Fulham next, and Seri, Marshland, Fabricio, Schürrle, and Mitrovic. All good signings for Fulham. All good signings. They've already got Ryan Sessegnon, Tom Kerner. It was a very good team for them, and I think they'll get top half. Right, they could really push for top half. Mid-table will be like the minimum I could see off them. They've done really well in the transfer market, and they did really well towards the end of last season. I think they're not 24 matches unbeaten. That's yeah, they're going to be a good team next season. Now on to Huddersfield. Huddersfield they've made some alright signings with Dermot and Golo, some young fullbacks right there, and then Sober. It's like a lot of young for the future. Not really made any big ones for now, and I think they could really fight off, be in a relegation fight here, and that's not good for them. But they did manage to keep Lossell. They signed him on a from Mainz. He was on loan last season, so I don't know. I think they will fight relegation though, to be honest. Now to Leicester. Leicester signed Pereira, Evans, Madison, and a few others. I just think they'll get mid-table. I can't see them pushing with these signings. They're not great signings. Evans is a good defender. That was not alongside Maguire. That'd be good defence, and then Pereira, I think he's a right back. Um, yeah, I can't see much more than mid-table off Leicester this season. All right, I'm changing my sheet. And on to Liverpool. Liverpool have made some very, very good signings. All four of the signings that they've made are great signings. Fabinho, Keita, Shaqiri, and Alisson. Right, they've made some. They've like opened the bank and went, yeah, you know what, we'll buy all these players. Done. Yeah, bought them. And I think this could actually be Liverpool's year, and I really, really do not want that to happen, because like, come on now, please. So hopefully they have a really bad season, but I think Liverpool could really push for the title this season, and that's not good for us. Now on to City. Um, the only really good signing they've made, like they've signed a few youngsters, but Mahrez is the only signing that they've made really, and that's a very good signing. Mahrez, he's been very, very good for Leicester. He was even part of their title-winning team back in 2015. Was it? Oh, yeah, 2015. Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's no wait, 2016. I'm a monk. Um, but yeah, they're gonna have to face a fight to keep this title. Like they've had, they've got a very, very good team and a very, very, very good manager, but they're still gonna struggle to like fight for this title. No one's done it back to back in this decade, because it'd be the first team right and the last. I don't doubt it. I doubt it though. Then on to United. United, they've not really made a prime sign. Yeah, they got Fred. Fred seems very good, but he's not like a massive signing like we had Lukaku last season, Pogba the season before. We've not had a big signing like that, and I'd just like to see that one of them before the transfer window ends, but I can't see it happening, to be honest. And Delo and Grant, I was like Grant, it's like Rob Green really, isn't it? It's a bit of a weird one, I reckon, but it's just he's a third. I think he's just gonna be third choice so that Joe Pereira can go out on loan, and that's gonna be it. Um, and yeah, there's no prime signings, and they've not had a good pre-season. But I reckon they'll still fight for the title. To be honest, it's just I don't know. Now to Newcastle. Newcastle have signed Dubravka, Key, um, Shah, and Muto. They've signed someone else, but I forgot who it was. I'm being among, but I reckon they've made some good signings, and Benitez is a very good manager, and I think they can push for Europe this season. I think they'll be pushing against the top six for European spots and stuff. Um, Now on to sorry about that. Southampton. Southampton have made some good signings, and then Matt Hughes as a manager, he had a good end to the season last season, saving them from relegation. They did well, and they have signed Elyounoussi, Vestergaard, and Armstrong, and I think they're all really good signings for him. And I think, but with the mentality of last season, where they did really struggle, I think they might finish low in the league. They won't face relegation. They won't fight it, but they won't finish high. Is what I'm saying. They won't like have a great season. They just have an average season, I reckon. Just after the last season and losing Van Dijk in that, they're going to really struggle, I reckon. Spurs, right? No signings. No signings. Daniel Levi, right, really needs to pull my money out of his pocket, man, because he is hurting Tottenham. He is really hurting Tottenham right now by not making signings. Right, that's going to be really bad for them, because I think Tottenham might even fall out of top six this year. Like, they've not made any signings. They've got a great team. They've got a great team: Eriksen, Ale, Kane. But I reckon they might just fall out of top six this year. Like, you got to make a signing, because obviously you didn't win the league last season. Your team's not perfect. You need to make a signing, but they're just not. Pochettino even said, "Oh, I don't know if we're gonna make a signing." It's like now on to Watford. Watford have signed Delafeo permanent deal. They signed Foster and Navarro as well. They also signed Johnny, the left back. Um, but none of them have I don't know. I can't see them having a great season. Like last season, they didn't end that well. They started really well under Marco Silva. Got rid of Marco Silva because he said, "Oh, he dropped points because Everton wanted him." Like, oh, don't hold it against him, man. Don't hold it against him, right? Like you was doing well underneath him, then you got rid of him, and you did average, like average. You dropped so many points, right? And it just didn't go well. But I don't know they could fight relegation, but I think they'll just finish low in the table. Now on to West Ham. We're going to the final two teams here. Diop, Fabianski, um, Yarmolenko, Wilshire, and Anderson. That's some very very good signings. Might sign other players as well, but they're like the main five right there, right? Made some very good signings this season. But so did Everton last season. They struggled right at the start. I know Everton had Europe, but I reckon West Ham still might struggle. Just with this extra signings that they've made, it's harder to get him used to the team. You've got more players in position. You bought players that they didn't need. You just went, oh yeah, you know what, he's a good player. I mean, Anderson can play through the middle. That's good because Lanzini's injured till I think it's January, maybe it's the end of the season. I can't remember. I know it's for a long time. That's not good for West Ham fans. He's one of their best players. And now if it's ended the season well, and then I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they do. Now on to Wolves. This is one of the most promising teams in the Prem this year. Right, they came up really well. Right, with these links that they've got with George Mendes. Right, they're doing really well. It's like Patricio, like Sporting wanted 60 mil from 60 mil, and because he left Sporting, he's went out of his contract and now because the fans were treating him like garbage. So it's like, you know what, I'm gone, and he's gone to join Wolves. That's a great signing for Wolves. That is an amazing signing for Wolves. A new opponent side signing a player like Patricio, right? I think Wolves are going to do really well this season, right? They're going to be like the dark horse of the Premier League this year, right? But anyway, that's it for now. Right, this is my video of what I think of each team this season. Right, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you got like, oh, I didn't agree with that, message me on my Instagram. I'll reply. And I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.